Hey everyone, it's Julie at the Paper Bag Lady 1. Happy Thursday and happy birthday to my girl Joy. It's Joy's birthday today. That's very exciting. She and her dad are downstairs right now doing something, not sure what. But I thought I would take this opportunity to do this video. This video is in response to Amador's 1,300 subscriber challenge. He is Amadoreros. I don't often do challenges and stuff like that. However, when he posted this, he said the magic word. And the magic word is not Copics, which is what the giveaway winner will get. The magic word for me, literature. Okay, if you've been watching my videos, you know I love books. You know I collect them. I have oodles and oodles. So when I saw this challenge, that this was you had to make a project that had something to do with literature, I had about 18 ideas like go running through my head, and I still might make some of them, but I did one, and this is my entry. Like I said, I may make some other ones and show you later, because I have so many books and so many ideas, but this is what I did. So let me show you. I did an altered frame, which again, for me right there is something unique and different because I don't usually do that. An altered frame with a nursery rhyme theme. So this is Hey Diddle Diddle. I love nursery rhymes. I love nursery rhymes. I must have like 30 nursery rhyme children's books. So anyway, I took this old frame that I got at the Salvation Army for like $1 or something like that. And it was this hideous, ugly thing. And then this part here, the background was like this awful painted flower thing. But we made magic on it, maybe. So the first thing I did was to paint it like a periwinkle color, which you can't really see very well, but it is under there. And then I used the Tim Holtz crackle paint in white that Mo was kind enough to send me because I suck at crackling. And I still am not really happy with the way this turned out. So honestly, I think I might just have to say goodbye to crackling because, yeah, not my thing. But it was okay. And then I took my sandpaper and kind of sanded around the edges here, and then took my vintage photo and kind of very lightly with my sponge went over it. So that's, I should have my camera farther away so you can see the whole thing. Anyway, I'll show you, I'll pull it back when I'm done. So anyway, so like I said, this is Hey Diddle Diddle, The Cat and the Fiddle. And then this is a page from an old nursery rhyme book that has the little rhyme on it. I actually had a different one in here first. It was really from an old book, and it's actually glued to the back of this the board that this is on. But once I put it in, I was like, you know what, that's just too dark. It's just not working for me. So it is on the back there, which you can't see anymore because it's just the back of the frame that has another board covering it. But then I found this one. I liked the old one at first because it was really vintage looking, but then it just didn't work. So anyway, so let's see what we did on the frame. So down here, okay, this is my favorite bit, is look, the dish and the spoon. So I went to the flea market and I got this little spoon, and then this dish, you might remember, I showed it in another video. It was like a gray ceramic with little blue designs on it and a blue bear carrying a beehive. So I used, not distress ink, I used alcohol ink. Mo and Mon were like delighted with me because I never use that kind of thing, but I used, it's a pewter, I think, was the one, and then a silver mixative, and I kind of did them together and boop, 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 all over it, a couple layers until it got this nice old pewter look that I was going for. So what I did, you can't really see in there, but what I did under here was I took a piece of, it was an old piece of really heavy chipboard, like one of those things that you wind lace or trim on, those big white board things, and I cut it into little 1-inch squares and then layered them and glued them together. And once they dried, I adhered it at the bottom. There's a doily, big shock, but anyway, I adhered it on top of that, and then I could put the plate so that it was kind of like at an angle like that. So that's how I adhered that, and then adhered the spoon under here with E6000. And then all throughout here, we just have an assortment of my doilies, and then a bunch of flowers, some of which came from Prima, some came from Wild Orchid Crafts, some came from I Am Roses, some came from other various places that I don't know, because all of these larger ones were sent to me by either Mo or other people, because I never buy dimensional ones other than these tiny ones, because mostly what I do is it needs to be fairly flat, but I was really having fun with this. So we did it in the kind of like sea green teals and light blues and some yellow in there because we had to get the yellow in there with the moon. But anyway, so as you can see, there's all just different kinds of flowers and doilies tucked in there. And then down here, this is an image from another nursery rhyme book that is backed on cardstock, and then I fussy cut it. I hate fussy cutting, by the way, but I did it. There's the little dog laughing to see such sport. And then down here in the corner, we have a corner filigree from Butterbee Scraps. This is a silver one, and I used the same combination there to kind of go over this to tone down the silver a little bit. So that's that corner, and then my lighting is horrible in here. Let's go down here. So then up here we have the kitten playing the fiddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. And then up here we have the cow jumping over the moon. All of those little cutouts came from the same page, and I just backed the whole thing and then cut it out. I actually had a little metal fiddle that I used alcohol ink, and I made it kind of that reddish wood color that violins sometimes are. And I really wanted to use it, but it just wasn't working with everything else. And plus the cat was already here with the fiddle, and I didn't really want to double up. So, oh, his little fiddle, and looks like I gotta adhere him down somehow. Anyway, and then the cow is actually on some more of that chipboard stuff, popped up a little bit. And then another more just assortment of the different flowers and doilies and whatnot. And then another corner up at the top. So that is my project for Amador's challenge. His challenge is being sponsored by Terry from Stamps Alive, who I have never heard of before, but I will have to go check that out. I understand that she's known for her Copics and her pretty good prices on them. And like I said, I'm not a Copic girl at all. I've never colored with them. So I really have no idea. But those of you who do, I guess you might want to check her out. Anyway, so this is my project. I'm really delighted with the way it turned out. I have to say that I thought it would take me a lot longer. Here, let's see if we can pull that back at all so you can see the whole thing. There we go. I thought it would take me a lot longer, but once I started, it really went relatively quickly. My biggest fear was that this was not going to hold, that the glue would not do well on that. So I had a smaller one and I had a larger one that was really light, but this is the one I really wanted to use, and happily it worked. So this was like my delightful thing to do today, and Amador, thank you so much for issuing this challenge, because it just got my little brain going. And yeah, I was really excited to do this. So this is only the second frame I've ever altered. I might do more, I'm not really sure. We'll see how it goes, but I'm definitely going to do more literature things because I have so many books and so many things here that, yeah, it's just very exciting to think about. I mean, so many options. So anyway, so I'd love to hear what you think. I'm trying to think. It seems to me there was something else I was going to tell you about this, but I don't know what it is, so I guess it's not really important. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Amador, for having a giveaway and offering this challenge. I already said that. We'll say it again. I had a great time. I hope you all have a great evening, and I thank you for watching. Bye.